Hi, what here, and welcome back to Football Manager 2020, where we are in post-season 21-22 or approaching pre-season 22-23, whichever way you would like to look at it. Annoyingly, our board were notably critical that we lost in the playoff final, which I think is a really negative way to react, bearing in mind they asked me to avoid relegation. In fact, battle against it, the expected relegation. So, there's a phrase I'd like to use, but I'll refrain. We are in a situation with our staff where we've pretty much secured most of them. I have also gone to the board and said I'd like a technical director. He manages sort of staff and all that sort of stuff. So I've approached one of those. And I'd like some more under 18s coaches. We already had one space available for assistant manager. I've now got one for a coach. So, in terms of transfers, we'll just look at there you go. We'll just look at staff. We got inquiries as well. So just look at staff. So I've went for a goalkeeping coach. For the under 18s, which is former Chelsea goalkeeper Dimitri Karim. I thought I recognised the name when I saw it. He's currently at Hemel Hempstead, and he's agreed in principle that he's going to come and join us. He's not under contract or anything, so it's not costing us anything. Ben Pringle is going to join us as assistant manager, hopefully, and my technical director. Paid a lot of money, those guys, but he's coming in as technical director. So, happy with that. So, away from staff, we've made an inquiry about signing Andre Dozel. He just seems like a pretty well-rounded player, and he's 23 years old. He's not available on the free yet. And I imagine they're going to come back and ask for millions, but according to the guide price, 233.50, so he's within our budget, but probably after a bit too much money for what we can offer him. And they are dropping down into the League One. Does he have a relegation? No, he doesn't. That's a shame. It would be nice if he had a really cheap relegation release clause. Okay. So that was inquiries. If we then look at transfers, and we'll just start with goalkeepers. These two goalkeepers are both equal to, if not better than, Ojrzinski. So Tom Scott's my preferred, and Bergstrom is my second choice. But I've made an offer for both. They're both available on freeze. I've made it as a transfer offer of 0, because it means we don't have to pay them any sort of ongoing percentage if we, future transfer fee percentage. And obviously we've got Leo Fish, who we're looking at as a youngster to come in, albeit only a year younger than Bergstrom. So bit of a strange one that we're paying money for him, to be honest. But that's where we're at. Defenders wise, we've gone after a number of those. We've approached Sanderson, who's a good centre back and right back option, paying him a lot of money. Walcott, we're still waiting for a decision on. No one else seems to have gone in from. Ugalumba, good left back. We can also play centre back rather well, better than our current centre backs. Again, we've offered nothing for him. And Juan Castillo, we've offered nothing for him. He's basically a left-sided player. Okay, defensive midfielders, they're covered by the defenders. Midfielder, we've gone for Dimitri Wright-Phillips, who is related to Bradley. So we've offered him a contract, and he's been offered a fair chunk of money as well. And we've made an offer for Nathan Tomei from Arsenal. Attacking midfielders, Joe Lasoro, we've made an offer of nothing for him. He's quite a tasty prospect, to be honest. And we've also gone in for Armando Broja, and made a straight offer for him on a free transfer. And again, not a small amount of money. It'd be the best. All of these guys are basically being the best paid players in the club at the minute. Attacker wise, that's it. We have looked for a striker, but we've still got to find one, and we have looked for midfielders and central midfielders in particular. We're struggling to find one, so that's what we're going for at the moment. I also have within the scouting a short list of targets that we will go after when their contracts expire and they leave the club. And the reason for that is either they won't talk to us at the moment, this guy and this guy, or they just want far too much money, and we couldn't, as in there'd be a fee to pay for them, which I think covers Ben Elliott and Matthew Smith. Is that right? Yeah, or we've broken down in discussions with them. Luke Dreher wanted far too much money for what he is. So we'll wait until they release from their current jobs and then go after them. Odin Bailey is also in that group. Wanting too much money, but he's a good mix. And those two are in that midfield group. So that's kind of where we're at. So we're going to press time on and just watch all of our coaches and all that lot continue to sign up. Wow. Nicholas Thacker is gone, which is great news. Tom Scott, interested in there's no other clubs interested in this guy. I have absolutely no idea why. Not injury prone or anything. He currently earns $3,000 a week, so we're not going to get anywhere near that. So we'll just have to see what he wants. First choice goalkeeper. Alright, so we'd like a 2-year contract. Start off at $1.5 grand. We're going to give you a big signing on fee. $500,000. $350,000. Pop them in. Pop that in and remove it. Put that in, and then we go appearance, clean sheet, a new sub, team of the year. Right, let's try that. Could have been nowhere near. He's going to go amber straight away, isn't he? There we go. Wait, after reaching that many games, we can't even afford that, mate. You can have a 10% sell-on fee. That's fine. You know what? You can have that. You can have that. We'll get $750 when you play. $750 if you keep a clean sheet. $15,000 to sign on. leave that there. So if he doesn't play and he's on the bench, he gets 2.5. If he does, he gets 3. Clean sheet, he can have £1,000. Right, let's see what he does with that. Devastating. Bergstrom. Put that in, remove that one and stop them negotiating it, put those 2 in. I'd like a 1-year extension option. We'll call it 2 years, see what he does with that. Appearance fee, clean sheet bonus, unused sub. There you go. I think that's what we're going to offer you and see what you say to that. Right. 7, 3, 0.2. I think that could be a deal. Let's see what you do with this. That was bold, but we got it. Right, let's see what other people offer him. Juan Castillo. I can't see how we're going to be able to afford this guy. He wants a pay rise. We don't have anything to offer him. Sorrow won't even talk to us. It's interesting then, isn't it? Well, talk to us and find out. That's a stupid thing that they have in this game. Nathan Tomey is more interested in Accrington. A very high wage. So another £2. We're not going to be able to afford this guy either, are we? Nowhere near that. Sanderson. Okay. Okay, Turner, Chief Data Analyst, has signed a new contract. Nisham has signed a new contract. Skadala, Chief Scout, signed a new one. Failed attempt. Transfers out. We're waiting for all this lot to go ahead. So what did it say there? King, Cameron King, Scotty Wilson, Adam Wrightson and Ollie Scott. Wilson 200, 450, 975, 1075. Cool. Scott Nelly became a Blythe player. McGregor signs a new contract, as does Beach, as does Luke Hopper. Squad Dynamics is alright. Russell signs a new contract. And then we've got a new main kit sponsorship deal. So last year it was 6.75 and that was from when we were in the north, Panorama North. I'm hoping for 30 odd thousand. 24, that'll do. Club info general. Can't say there's growing anymore. We'll get an update of season tickets at some point. I mean, that needs to be massive. It needs to be much higher. Danny Ward from Boca. Andy Jones has signed a new contract. Rutherford. Greer. Okay. Dozel deal negotiated. 550,000 I want from. Can't afford it anyway. Wow. Got Walcott. Maidstone completed the signings of Ollie Scott and Adam Wrightson for a combined outlay of 3.57. Okay, very pleased that he was sold as he's not good enough, Adam Wrightson. Initially questioned the decision to sell, but now supported after watching him struggle at his new club. Well, it's ridiculous. He hasn't played for them yet. Okay. So I'm good with that. Boston have added two as well. Cameron King and Scott Wilson for just under 20 grand. The players should know each other well. Haven't played together yet. Understood he was sold as a little more than a fringe player. Good. Useful depth option who should have been used more often. No, he shouldn't have. But anyway, I'll take the ratings of C's. And Boston are back in for Hunter as well. Non-negotiable 10 grand for Jack Hunter. And I've got to give you money towards his wages. No. Jack Hunter. Only Boston want him. Offer the clubs for £7.5 grand. After 5, 10 and 20 games, I want 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. See if anything happens. Malachi agrees to join us. And we got him for completely free, yeah? No, 5 grand. 5 grand. That's not a bad signing then. And we've got to give 5% when we sell him, which is alright, don't mind that. That's right, and then you got a signing on fee, loyalty bonus of 10. So effectively we've paid 18 grand for him, including agent fees and bonuses. Accept. So he'll be joining us very soon. So I've got Leo Fish joining and Malachi joining. Great. So he's now homegrown in our nation. Boston have come back in and they're negotiating with us, right? So basically we can do 12.5. I'm happy with that. In fact, they're going to give me 12.5 grand and get rid of 350 quid off my wage bill a week, which is 1400, 14 grand. It's about £17,000 a year. Do you, Corrine? More black. He's going to be goalkeeper coach for the don't get it. But he was meant to be an under 18s goalkeeping coach. Naney's joining as technical director. Let's recommend a sign. Dimitri. I must have defaulted back to that. That's really annoying. Right. Ulumba, very interested. He's more interested in going to Oxford or MK Dons. Oxford, League 1. MK Dons are League 1. Exeter, League 2. Leighton Orient, League 2. Newport, League 2. Port Vale, League 2. Salford, League 2. And Swindon stayed up there, League 2. Overview. Give him whatever he wants, basically. It's on 1.7. Okay. Important. So we know he's gonna push that to 475. We can push that to 375. Done. Let's go to 1.5. Signing on fee of add promotion, relegation, and yearly. Take out the yearlies. Lock them in. Right, 1.5, and then we need to add appearance, goal, clean sheet, and unused. So 500 there. 250 for each of those, and that. Let's see what he thinks. Not a million miles away. Clean sheet bonus. So previous offer was 1.5. Right. I'm alright paying that. I don't mind paying them. We've got a 3-year deal with him. Exit talks. Hopefully he'll join. And I think we will call that the end of the episode. So we're making some progress. We're working towards getting a squad together. We've got 2 players in Fish and Walcott. Really excited about Malachi Walcott joining us on the 9th, which hopefully we'll get to in the next episode. I would expect to. If we don't, then something has gone pear-shaped. But until the next episode, stay safe, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.